Hello students, welcome to your English class. Today we are coming to the concluding part of the chapter The Third Level written by Jack Finney. This chapter is for class 12th. Till now we have read that how Charlie reached in his imagination to the third level, and now when he saw the ticket window he went there and he was trying to buy two tickets for Illinois for his wife and himself, and now he is meeting the clerk at the ticket window. Now we will come to know what happened further. The clerk figured the fare. He glanced at my fancy headband, but he figured the fare, and I had enough for two coach tickets one way. But when I counted out the money and looked up, the clerk was staring at me. Here Charlie is explaining that while counting the fare for Illinois, clerk was looking at him because he was looking different to him. And when he tried to give money to the clerk, instead of accepting the money, the clerk was staring at him. What was the reason? He nodded at the bills. The clerk denied to accept the money and said, "That ain't money, mister." He said, "This is not the money, mister." He said, "And if you are trying to skim me, if you are trying to deceive me, you won't get very far. You can't do that. You will be caught." And he glanced at the cash drawer beside him. Of course, the money was old style bills, half again as big as the money we use nowadays, and different looking. I turned away and got out fast. There is nothing nice about jail even in 1894. Here Charlie means to say that when he looked at the money kept in the drawer, he found that that day money was looking different from the modern day money, and he decided to go away immediately, as he did not want to go to jail, as it was not nice during that time also. And that was over about that experience of going to third level for Charlie. I left the same way I came. He came back to the modern day, present day time from the same way through which he went to the third level. I suppose next day during lunch hour, I drew $300 out of the bank, nearly all we had, and bought old style currency that really worried my psychiatrist friend. You can buy old money at almost any coin dealers, but you have to pay a premium. My $300 bought less than 200 in old style bills, but I did not care. Eggs were 13 cents a dozen in 1894. In this paragraph, Charlie is telling us that he was keen to go back to the third level again, and for that he needed the old currency. So what he did, he drew $300 of his modern currency from the bank, and that was all he had, and he converted that money to the old money of 100 years back time, which they could find any coin dealer's shop, and for that they had to pay extra, as he has explained here that for $300 he got less than 200 old kind of money from the dealer's shop. But still he was not worried, as he said the eggs were very cheap 100 years back. He means to say that that money was also enough for him to go to the third level, although it was less. But I have never again found the corridor that leads to the third level at Grand Central Station, although I have tried often enough. Here in this paragraph, it is clear that going to the third level was just an imagination of Charlie, nothing else. That's why he could not be successful in finding the third level again. Louisa was pretty worried when I told her all this, and did not want me to look for the third level anymore. Louisa, his wife, was worried to see his condition, as he was trying to find the third level again and again. So she advised him not to do that again. And after a while, I stopped. And finally, Charlie agreed to her suggestion. I went back to my stamps. He went back to his stamp collection hobby, but now we are both looking every weekend because now we have proof that the third level is still there. My friend Sam Wiener disappeared. Nobody knew where, but I sort of suspected because Sam was a city boy and I used to tell him about Galsburg. I went to school there and he always said he liked the sound of the place and that's where he is. All right, in 1894. In this again, we are getting some surprising things in this paragraph. Here, first Louisa advised him not to search for the third level, but later they both started searching for it. What was the reason? As he went to his hobby of stamp collecting back again, he found something there in that collection, and one more thing, they realized that their friend Sam Wiener, who was a psychiatrist, disappeared suddenly and nobody knew where he went. And there was a suspicion to Charlie that Sam, he was a city boy, and always Charlie used to tell him about Illinois, that he studied there, and Sam always wanted to visit Illinois as he found it sounding good to know about that place, and that's where he was right now in 1894. He found some proof that Sam reached to Illinois in 1894. So this was the reason they started searching for third level again, both husband and wife. Because one night, fuzzing with my stamp collection, I found, well, do you know what a first day cover is? Now he is telling us the reason of searching for the third level again, as one night he was looking to his stamp collection and trying to find out something from it. He found a first day cover, and now he is asking further to the readers what the first day cover, if they know. When a new stamp is issued, this is explaining what is the first day cover. When a new stamp is issued, stamp collectors buy some and use them to mail envelopes to themselves only on the very first day of sale, and the postmaster proves the date. The envelope is called a first day cover. They are never opened, you just put blank paper in the envelope. Now he is telling us the importance of first day cover. As the stamp is issued for the first time, the people used to mail that stamps to themselves only, putting inside the envelope a blank paper, and postmark proves the date, and this is how that envelope is known as first day cover. That night, among my oldest first day covers, I found one that should not have been there. According to Charlie, that first day cover should not be there, but there it was. It was there because someone had mailed it to my grandfather at his home in Galsburg. That is what the address on the envelope said. And it had been there since July 18, 1894. The postmark showed that. Yet I did not remember it at all. So the reason he is giving why he could believe that his friend Sam also reached to the third level, as he found a first day cover with the date of July 18, 1894, which was addressed to his grandfather, and the stamp was a 6-cent dull brown with a picture of President Garfield. Naturally, when the envelope came to Granddad in the mail, it went right into his collection and stayed there till I took it out and opened it. So, as always, his granddad, when he received the mail, did not open it, as it was supposed to be a blank paper inside the envelope. So, it was kept unopened till then, and now Charlie is opening that envelope, and what he found inside the envelope, the paper inside wasn't blank. It was there was written something on the paper. It read what was written here. You can see on the right side, as olden times the address is written. Now in today's modern time we write the address on the left, extreme left side, It was written 941 William Street, Galesburg, Illinois, July 18, 1894, and it was addressed to Charlie surprisingly. Charlie, I got to wishing that you were right. Here, Sam has written this letter according to Charlie, and he's saying that Charlie was right. Then I got to believing you were right. And Charlie, he's saying, I wish that you should be right, and then I got to believe that you were right. And Charlie, it was true. I found the third level. I have been here 2 weeks, and right now down the street at the delis, someone is playing a piano, and they are all out on the front porch singing, seeing Nellie home, and I am invited over for lemonade. Come on back, Charlie and Louisa. Keep looking till you find the third level. It's worth it, believe me. Here, Sam is confirming through this letter that there is a third level present, and he is advising Charlie and Louisa to keep looking for the level till they find it, and it's worth finding that level. So this is the proof that there was a third level present according to Charlie, as he found a letter through Sam. The note is signed Sam. In this note, he found that Sam's sign was there, so it was confirmed that there was a third level, and Sam also reached there. The note is signed Sam. At the stamp and coin store I go to, I found out that Sam bought $800 worth of old style currency that ought to set him up in a nice little hay, feed and grain business. Here he also find, when he went at the stamp and coin store I go to, where he used to go to buy the stamps and coins, there he found, he comes to know that Sam also bought old currency worth $800, and now he was sure that he wanted to settle in the third level forever. Sam wanted to settle in the third level for ever, and he could have a good business of hay, feed and grain. He always said that's what he really wished he could do. Although he was a psychiatrist, according to Charlie, Sam was a psychiatrist, but he always used to tell him that he wanted to do the business of hay and grain and feed, etc. So he certainly can't go back to his old business, not in Galesburg. That means he certainly did not want to do the work of a psychiatrist as he was doing in the modern times. Not in Galesburg, he would like to do that. Illinois in 1894. His old business, why? Sam was my psychiatrist. Here, the story ends at a surprising note that what happened, and it is not clear according to the story whether the third level was present or not. So the writer leaves us in a confusion that Sam reached to the third level, and now he is explaining further that Sam did not want to return to his old profession of psychiatrist, and he would like to do the business of something else in the old place of Illinois, Galesburg in 1894, where he is living now. That's all about the story. Now we will come to the next chapter in the next part. Till then, thank you.